Hello, so I am going to show you double crochet. What you can do is make a dishcloth, washcloth out of it. You can make it as wide or as long as you want it, but we're going to just do a double crochet. So if you watched my previous video, we did the chaining. I'm just going to make a small amount. I'm going to use the same brand of yarn as I did last time. I just won't be using these colors. I'm actually saving these for a video on a market bag. So eventually I will use this yarn, just not this video. I will be using blue today, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to make your slip knot, get that on your hook, and chain as many as you'd like. I'm going to do 16. 1, 2, 3, 6. And I'm going to say chain loosely again because it's easier to find those little back bumps to keep that nice finished edge. And it just looks so much better when your project's finished. And most of the time you can get away with not having to do borders or edging. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So let's say I want the 16 spaces wide, so I'm going to add 2 more chains, and that's going to count as 1 double crochet. So we're going to do 1, 2. Now we're going to skip not 1 bump, not 2 bumps. We're going to go into that third one right there. I'm going to yarn over before I actually place it into that bump, and then I'm going to grab that little bump right there. So we got our yarn over. Now yarn over that hook again. You're going to pull it through, so you should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over one more time, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through 2 more. And that's all we're going to do right now. We're just going to get in the habit of doing our starting row and then doing our double crochet throughout our work. So again, we're going to yarn over, grab that little bump, yarn over, pull through. You'll have 3 little loops. Yarn over again, pull through 2 of those loops. Yarn over again and pull through 2 more of those loops. I'm just going to keep going down the line like that. So yarn over, grab that little bump, yarn over, pull through, yarn over again, only pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the last 2. Yarn over, through that bump, pull through. I'm just going to keep going like that till we get to the end. These are very beginner stitches, and the reason why I'm doing this is so we can build up to really fun projects. So we're just going to keep going. And once we get past these little beginner stage steps, I definitely want to see what you guys want to learn. And if I don't know it, we'll learn it together. That would be a fun video. Because learning new stitches can be frustrating at times. Especially if, you know, you haven't seen the finished product beforehand. So we're just going to keep going through a couple more. Again, I'm just making a little one just to kind of show you. Oops, see? Try to do a single crochet. So again, yarn over. Pull through that middle bump. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, get that little bump. And this is why it's so much easier if you just crochet and you chain lightly, like loosely. Because if you crochet too tightly when you make your chains, it's really hard to get in there and you fight with it. I still do it to this day. So pull through those 2 loops. Just a basic stitch. And the next video I will show you how to do some little simple variations of the stitches that I just showed you between my first video and this one. So we're just gonna kind of, nope, see, did that wrong. Keep trying to do single crochet because I just got done doing that. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, find that little loop, pull through, just keep going till you get to the end. Now this is where it gets a little tricky, especially if this is, you know, you're a beginner and you get to the end. This is where I see a lot of people, including myself, when I first started dropping stitches. You got a little space right here. It's not quite. There's another little loop right there. We're going to grab that one too. Pull through the 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more. Now, we're at the end. It's time to turn. But we're doing double crochet. So we're going to chain 2, then turn. 1, 2, and then we're going to turn. Okay. So we're just going to go back and forth like that and practice doing the double crochet this time. And again, I'm just going to yarn over. I got this counting as our 1 stitch for here, so we're going to go right into this space right here. And we're going to make sure we get into both of those V's. We're going to pull our yarn back through. We're going to have 3 loops on here. Yarn over again. Pull through 2 of the loops. Yarn over. Pull through 2 more of the loops. And we're just going to keep doing that all the way across. These videos is just simple, basic, learning how to do these stitches so we can actually start doing patterns later. Like fun projects. Other than the basic, you know, pot holders and washcloths or dishcloths. So just keep going through like that. And then when you're done, you're going to finish it off just like the other, and then you're going to weave your strings in. Finishing projects, I know there's plenty of videos out there. If you guys want to see different ways that I finish my projects, then just leave a comment in the comment section below. And please, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Let me know, what you want to learn. And again, if I don't know it, we'll learn it together. And if anything, it'll be a funny video to watch. The frustrations of trying to figure out a pattern in a right-handed world being left-handed, right? It's a good time. So I'm going to finish up this last row. I'm going to do that turn one more time, and then I'm going to end this video so you can practice with that, and I will work on some more stitches and more videos in the future for you. Once we get well into the videos, I would like to start something where you guys send me a challenge. Like, you find something on Pinterest. Let's not get too crazy. But I will try to do that pattern. If I can find the pattern, and if I can't, I'll try to figure it out, and I'll do a video on that later on. But right now, I'm just getting the hang of making these videos, and you guys are just getting the hang of doing these stitches and crocheting with me. And again, those ends, they like to hide, and we got to find them. So this one's got a weird wonky stitch right here. It's just... yeah, we got to put one more in there. So we're going to yarn over. We're going to find this weird one, this really big one. We're going to just make sure we get both of those V's in there, that V in there, and then go ahead and pop that in. We got that. Now we're going to chain 2 and turn again. And it's 2 rows of double crochet. So you again can make this as big or as little as you want. This is just another stitch that is very commonly used in a lot of patterns, and it is a good one to practice and get the hang of doing, especially if you want to start getting into bigger, more complex projects. So here's one just to practice for a little while, and I think what I'm going to do for my next video is a little scrubby. I make it like a little mitt, and I use it to exfoliate my skin in the shower, because sugar scrubs and salt scrubs and all of that stuff seems to really irritate my skin. So I just use a gentle body wash, and I use it on this scrubby, and it is great for exfoliation. So I am going to put this project down, because I think we've got the gist of this and how to do this, and I'm going to show you what is going to be in my next video. This is a little exfoliation scrubby that I started making because I've done body waxing for several years, and some of us have really sensitive skin, and when you do waxing or even when you shave, it is really important to exfoliate. So I found a yarn or a material that has that scrubbiness too, and I started making this thing, which is easy to clean and keep bacteria off, because you can just throw that in your washer and dryer. Actually, just throw it in your washer and let it air dry. But this is a really durable and really easy. It's just, I do my stitches a little different in order to get this seamless all the way through. So this will be the next project. We'll make a little exfoliation scrubby that you can just pop your hand in there. And this thing lasts me a long time. Like, once this starts to get, you know, not as rough and scrubby like, I just switch to this side. And when that gets not as rough and scrubby like, I can turn it inside out and use both sides there. So that will be the next video. Thank you again so much for your time and your interest in learning how to crochet. Again, if you have any questions, enter those questions at the bottom in the comments, and I hope you subscribe so we can do some future projects together. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.